Good morning, YouTube. Monday morning. I hope everybody's waking up good this morning. I went over and seen Vaughn doing a little live video this morning. I figured I'd come in here and save you all. Larry's here to save the day. Big Larry's in the house on a Monday morning. I'll give you a few of you people to get in here time. When you guys are here, say good morning to me, for I know you're here. Good morning, Betsy. I figured I'd get on here and save everybody from Von Hilton's video going on right now. Morning coffee. Morning painkillers. Sorry, people. Morning pills. Morning painkiller. So I'm here and I'm ready. Good morning, City. Yeah, me too, Betsy. And I watched it for about 10 minutes. I told you all I was there. Y'all seen me. You said you'd rather watch me than him. So this is what we're doing. Hello, stream. So far, the morning's starting good. Got my morning coffee, got my drugs ready, got my painkiller ready. Stayed up a little late watching that movie last night, Yellowstone. Had to fight myself to stay up that long, but I made it. I think I made it close enough.
I didn't make
it. You made it to your shot time. That was good enough for you, honey. Yeah, I know, Blackbird. He's always been off his rocker stream. People ask why he ain't moved in the double wide yet. He's too lazy to move. He's going to have to pay somebody to move him in it. I don't think he wants to move in it till he sees the children's services, because he wants them to see a clean house. Because if Vaughn moved in it today, by next week, it'd be nasty, dirty, and he wouldn't let his kids come back.
I think someone tried to get you on the phone.
Could be something legally stopping him too, yes.
Was that right? Maybe.
I don't know until I get it all the way on, baby.
Could have been Lyle telling you about that OBI.
Why is OBI supposed to be given out today?
That's what Lila said, but she was reading it and she said tomorrow, the 14th. I didn't catch on what time.
Well, you might want to get a hold of her if you want to go. I mean, that's up to you want to go. I'm here, people. I'm here. Sounds like OBI's giving away some food today. Yeah, he's wearing his mom's shirt. It is notified. Stream, you're right. It is his mom's shirt. That's what he's supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be taking inventory, Stream. Well, honey, I don't know where she read it from, but it ain't posted on OBI. She could have been reading something from 2 months ago. Who knows? Well, I think that's exactly what could be going on, Stream. Because he is supposed to be doing an inventory, which I've already did it, and so is Jim and Millie. So I think they're going to take all three of them and see if they all three matched each other. Well, he's too lazy to even move over there, Stream. I don't think he can carry his computer. Literally, I don't think he can. If it weighs more than a pop can or his TV dinner, he can't carry it. Yep, agree, Blackbird. Do you think he has a what? I don't even know idea what that word even means, Stream. Y'all got to remember, I'm only a sixth grader. You got to put sixth grade words down there for me to understand you. Well, I think they're just showing him what it's like, Stream. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, he's only allowed in there for certain reasons, probably, and that's probably exactly what's going on. He is go in there, write down everything that his mommy's got, and there's the kicker. He's got to write it down. It has to be on piece of paper and a pencil or ink pen. Really, an ink pen is what they told me, and they even said black ink, not blue ink, red ink, yellow ink, purple ink, black ink. Well, he can't take anything out the back door because me and Millie's already went through the whole house and put everything down too. And let's be real, people. I'll be honest with you. There ain't much in that house that's really worth anything. I mean, the bedroom outfits can get $300, $400, $500 a piece. But he's going to need them for his kids if he ever does get his kids back. Really, there ain't much in the house. She just bought enough to take care of herself where she's comfortable. It ain't like she had millions laying around. It ain't like she has a lot of stuff laying around worth millions. Because she doesn't. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely too nice for him. Yeah, it was definitely worth $700-800 a month rent. I could have got that all day long, every day. Imagine what it's gonna look like when he's done, though. Yeah, they are priceless. I gotta agree with that, Stream. And that's what scares me is that he's gonna start throwing all them pictures away of his mother and my grandfather and all the family tree growing up because Alice has it all. It was all handed down to her as the families were dying. She just don't have her stuff. She has the whole Frost family tree stuff. Yeah, I told the wife that I was watching a video this morning of Irvy and asked her if I can go live. She said yeah, so that's why I'm here. Yeah, he's already said he was going to Stream. He says he's going to take them all and put them out in the big old pile and burn them all. Good morning, sweetie. I'm here to save us from Vaughn because I know Todd's over there trolling Vaughn and there ain't nothing else on this morning, so I figured I better jump on and save my friends. Yeah, it was the weekend. I try not to get on the weekends if I don't have to. Because I watch a lot of football. I'm not gonna lie, I love my football people. Saturday I watch the Buckeyes, and then Sunday I watch my Cowboys lose to Green Bay. So, and then we watched Yellowstone last night. So it was a long day. The wife went and did some grocery shopping and put some food in the house to go a couple weeks because they say it's supposed to get pretty cold this week and two. So we're preparing for the winter to come in on us. As y'all see, the wife poked her little head in the background there.
Hi, guys.
The wife said good morning to all. They're all saying hi, honey.
Hi, you guys.
Well, I've always liked the Cowboys. I don't know why. Maybe because of the star. We have our rivals here. I mean, my son Larry Jr. does like the Green Bay Packers, so they beat us last night. And my wife is a Detroit Lions fan.
They suck.
And she just said they suck.
Sometimes.
But she still likes them no matter if they win any games or don't win none. She still roots for them Lions. Yeah, exactly. You like a few, but no favorite teams. Well,
I like the Dolphins too. 'Cause
she
that was
says she likes the
Grandpa's.
Dolphins too. So,
Grandpa's. That was Grandpa's.
hmm yeah, we're just laying around watching Quader and Leap. What team do I think sucks? The one my wife likes, the Detroit Lions. I mean, I think they've only won one game this year, or maybe two. 2 out of 10 ain't too good. My wife's sitting here watching Quader and Leap. I think I said it right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Minnesota Vikings stink. Okay. They were good a couple years back, but yeah, if you got the right quarterback, right running backs, the good receivers, you can have a good team.
You're right.
I mean, but you really never know, people. You never know. I mean, let's go with my Cowboys. I'm sorry to say this because they are my team, and I'm going to be talking bad about a certain one in the team. And, I'm not trying to down him. He's a good quarterback. But Tony Romo, come on, people. He take us to the playoffs and choke. And it wasn't 1 year. I mean, this was year. I mean, every year he'd get us in the playoffs and choke on it. Maybe the coaches shouldn't have let him have no breaks. Because it seems like he got a week off and then he sucked. Big ones. I mean, he should have took us to the Super Bowl 4 or 5 times, but he couldn't get through the playoffs. Not against you, Romo. You're a good quarterback, buddy, but you just couldn't do it for the Cowboys. Our quarterback now. Buddy, you better wake up and smell the green cash that we're giving you. Because you sure ain't working like you make good money. My college student throws ball better than you do. You make them big bucks. Why don't you get out there and win these games for us? Can't believe you let the Green Bay Packers beat us last night. Yeah, I bet he did, Vincent. He's got a habit to lose it. Yeah, I think the players do get paid too much.
April the 1st, 1969.
But if the players are real good, then some of them might be worth it. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever listened to what some of these contracts are that these football players play. But I can remember when the Cowboys gave Deion Sanders $88 million for a 4-year contract. That's $22 million a year. $22 million, I could live off that the rest of my life. Good morning, Vincent. $88 million to play for 4 years. I mean, don't put me wrong. He was a good player. A lot of interceptions. A lot of returns for touchdowns. A lot of kickoff returns for touchdowns. A lot of punt returns for touchdowns. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. They spend it on stuff they really don't need. They don't need no $5 million mansion. You know, if I hit rich, would I buy a mansion? Hell no. I'd still be living in a little old dirty down scrummy old house. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Hi, Robbie. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We got Thanksgiving coming around the corner now. I hope everybody's getting their turkeys and their hams or whatever they're having.
Hi.
That's exactly what I do. I buy groceries and make sure my bills are all paid. And then just relax and enjoy life. It's cold here too. I think we're sitting at 22. Yeah, $60 for a ham. I believe that battle. Is our son making his egg thing? I hear something stirring, Ma. Is our son making his breakfast?
Yeah.
Can't believe it. My son's up making his own breakfast this morning. I better check his forehead and make sure he's not sick. He give me a dirty look, guys. Bread's like $2 a loaf. It's $2.89 a loaf here. If you're buying it from our carryout or the dollar store, we have to go all the way 15 miles to save a lot and get it for $1.09 a loaf. It just matters where you're buying it. Yeah, that's what everything's went skyrocket. Good thing about us right now, though, deer season's in. Oh, Walmart's is a little high too. Sometimes the Walmart's has good deals, sometimes they don't. That's good, Blackbird. Yes. Yeah, they've went up more. Yeah, Dollar General has went up more. Everything's going up, people. Your paychecks are supposed to go up, so the food prices go up. Workers want more money, so they got to raise the price on food. Yeah, Sweet says their bread's $3 a loaf. So yeah, ours is at the carry out. But that's because they know y'all have to drive 10 miles to go down there to get a regular cheap loaf of bread. And I'll spend more in the gas money to go the 10 miles than it does to just spend the extra $1.50 for the bread. Yeah, I know. Probably. Sweetie probably is in Canada. No, I think they're like $5 a loaf up there. The way the prices are on bread, it's about time we start making our homemade breads again. I mean, it's nice to just open the wrapper and it's ready to go, but I mean, right now it might be a little bit cheaper to make your own bread at home. Corporation greed, yeah. But once we all start making our own bread, they're going to raise all that up too. Time to get that bat killer started. Boy, I definitely need to shave, don't I? Well, it's almost halfway down my belly. I told my wife I want a straightener this year for Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. She really don't want me to mess with the beard and mustache at all, so and I tell her it gets in my mouth a lot, so I need to keep the beard trim or the mustache. But I'm gonna try to see if I can get a straightener to straighten the beard up a little bit because they start curling. So yeah, me. If I wouldn't have cut it 4 years ago, guys, it'd probably be past my belly button right now. Yeah, they are, Robbie. Good morning, Roland. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I remember when my grandmother used to make homemade bread all the time. She'd make like 10 or 15 loaves every week. Yep, every week she'd do 10 or 11, 12, 13 rolls of that bread. Yeah, I don't trust the government neither, Robbie. Yep, so that's probably what you're going to end up going back to, Blackbird. We're probably going to have to start making our bread fresh again because it's sure getting awful high. So are eggs. Eggs have doubled. I don't know if anyone's around your guys' neighborhood, but our eggs are doubled. And I don't understand why because we got so many chickens down here. I'm literally going to start going to my neighbors and buying eggs. I get them cheaper than I do at the store, from the store. I get them from my neighbors for $1.50 a dozen, and here the store's wanting $3 a dozen. You know, some people say there's difference between the eggs. I don't know what the difference is. More protein or more something in the brown eggs and the white eggs. I don't know. Maybe one of you guys know the difference. I don't. To me, an egg's an egg. Yeah, we got most of our house halfway packed away already, people. All our knickknacks are all packed away. The only thing we ain't got packed away are things that we're going to be using daily, and we can pack them within 2 hours. Yeah, milk's high too. Yeah, it went from $3 a gallon to almost $7 a gallon. Yeah, everything's going up. If they know we need it, they're raising the prices. Now, stuff that people don't use, they'll keep that price low. But if they know we need it, bread, milk, eggs, things people use almost every single day, it goes up. Oh, you call them fancy eggs. Okay. That's the way to do it, Black Bird Betsy. I'm sorry, I will call you Betsy. That's the way to do it, Betsy. I mean, you know, if you can go help them clean out their coop and get a few dozen of eggs free, yeah, that's the way to do it. Well, yeah, if we go to war, it's going to get worse. But, you know, I don't know, Robbie. Can it get any worse than what we're going through now? I mean, we're letting a million people come across the United States right now, and we're barely feeding our homeless people. We can't even take care of our own homeless people, let alone bringing 10 million more people into the country. If Mexico's having that bad of a problem, then maybe we should go down there and help them there. Not here, there. Go build them some houses there on the borderlines. Send some food to them. Let them start their own town right there on the border. Let's go down there and take out some of them big old drug lords that are chasing them out of there. I mean, I don't know what to do, people. I have no idea. I'm just a 57-year-old man trying to figure out how to solve the world. Yeah, exactly, Betsy. Exactly. Robbie, I think we go to war with them, this world will end. They say the Third World War will end of all wars. And that's because the whole world's not even going to be here no more. They're going to blow everything up. Yeah, we go into war with Russia. I think it's over. The world's over. We all will get on our knees and pray to the God that you believe in. People say, well, if you don't believe in God, you're going to go to hell. People, I got news for you. We're in hell. This is hell. Well, it's ruining everything around the world, Betsy. It ain't just in your little Europe. It ain't just here in the United States. It's around the world. Yeah, and I agree with that, Robbie. We should have stepped in 20 years ago into Mexico and fixed that problem for them. I know they're a different country, and we don't have no say on what goes down there. Same thing, we have no say on what happens to Canada, even though they border with us. But them are our neighbors. We should help if we can. And the United States could have helped Mexico. I agree 100% on that. And if Canada, and now this goes clear out to Canada, I hope they hear this. You guys have any problems, need anything, let us know. We're your neighbors. We will help if we can. I pray to the God of Abraham. Okay. I am a Christian, people. At least I say I am. Because I have never, ever stopped believing in Jesus. And I have never stopped believing in God. But I have been a Mormon. I've been a Catholic. I've been a Christian. I've been a holy roller. I've been them all, almost. But one thing out of all, there's still only one God. And it took me a long time to figure out some things. And, it says, God says, do not worship no other God besides him. But Jesus says he is the way. So sometimes I find myself worshiping Jesus. And I don't know if that's wrong or not. Maybe I'm in trouble because is that me worshiping another God? Jesus wasn't the God. Jesus was the Son of God. Well, Robbie, I agree. Canada is more safer than Mexico because most of Canada's freeze your ass off stuck in your house for 8 months out of the year. They barely come out unless you're in big cities. Okay, see, and I don't know, Betsy, if you're in Texas, then you know a lot more about it than we do because you're there. Oh, yeah, I believe they are a lot more safer than Mexico, yes. Yeah, Nate, we're both live. And the reason Larry is live right now, I wasn't planning on going live until I got on this morning and I see Vaughn was live. So people were crying that they didn't want to watch him. So I just opened my little YouTube up and said good morning. And I'm here. In Canada, you hide from the cold. In Mexico, you hide from the sun. Okay, Robbie. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Exactly. Vaughn Free Zone. Yep, that's it. He ain't going to be here.
It's cold out there, man.
22 degrees right now, baby.
I feel it. My nose are freezing in my.
What? Don't go out there then.
Well, I had to go out there. Someone has to take out the.
Well, yeah, if you took the trash out, yeah, you could have had your boy take it out. That's what we have boys for. Make them work. Make him work for that meal that you feed him every day. This ain't lay on the computer and play like daddy all day.
Well, I was gonna say, get up and help me.
That's why I gave you boys.
No, that's why I
Are we
gave you
get?
boys.
Are we getting snow tomorrow? I don't know, Robbie. I ain't listened to the weather yet.
I hope
I
not.
just know it's cold this morning. The wife says hope not.
And I don't want no rain either.
We've been getting a lot of rain here. Yep, I agree, Betsy. It will all fall in its place. Well, we've been having rain for the last 3 days here, Robbie. And we were doing pretty good yesterday. We were sitting in the mid 60 top, just topping over into the 70 marker yesterday afternoon. And then it just started raining all day. But if we get snow, we're ready. We got enough food to take us 2, 3 weeks. And still got enough money that we can go restock again if we have to. So another 3 weeks easy. I let her get it for like 2 weeks at a time, 3 weeks at a time somewhere. Only thing we run out of are the three things that we were just talking about: milk, bread, eggs, and sausage gravy. Because we don't make it homemade. I would love the wife to make homemade sausage gravy, but she just buys it in the can, quick and easy. Throw it in the nuker and it's ready. Yeah, he says he's officially a millionaire. People, if his mother wasn't a millionaire, he sure in the hell ain't a millionaire. The most Alice had at one time in her whole damn life was $700,000. That is 300,000 less than a million, James. Since you don't know how to add, I will tell you. That's not 1 mil. That ain't even near $1 million yet, buddy. Maybe 3/4 of a million, but not a million. Your mom bought properties. Where do you think? You think she bought them properties for a penny a piece? No. Robbie, he is on Odyssey, and Todd's trolling him right now. You have to look up under Todd. Todd's got it going on this morning. Missy, I've not heard nothing about him getting his kids back, and I don't think he ever will. Yeah, I bet you was, Betsy. Close them greenhouses up, because here comes winter. Well, I'm glad you guys like at least getting on here and talking to me. I know there's a few still over there with Todd, and that's fine. I mean, I can see which ones came over and which ones are still over with Todd. Todd has his own viewers, and I have mine. But you notice most of them all are on that same thing. Stinky. We all want to know what's going on with Stinky. What's happening with Stinky? We're at 22 right now, Robbie, and I'm in Kentucky. Okay, stream, you're fine. As long as you're here and you're listening. If you got any questions, I might know, or you want to ask something that popped in your brain, go ahead and ask. I'll tell you what I think. Tonight, you guys are hitting 32. Tonight, we'll be under the 20 markers, probably. Yeah, we get snow, but it's only like a half inch. We more get rain than we do snow. Yeah, we get a lot of rain. That's what we do. I mean, their town 22 miles away from us called Boonville, Kentucky, where I used to live. They'll get snow and Oneida won't see a drop of it. 20 miles away, he's got snow on the ground, but we have none. No, we don't get a lot of snow at all, Robbie. Robbie, I posted my videos last year of the snow. You can look me up on Facebook. Look at my pictures, buddy. It shows you. It shows you last year's. It'll show you the year before's, too. Well, I like talking to Todd. Todd's okay. I mean, I have nothing against Todd. He's trolled me before, and he probably will again someday. Todd's just trying to do like any of us others, trying to put the word out there, trying to get things going, trying to be a YouTuber. Todd and Handyman's got a feud going on. Yep, see, I won't get involved in that. Because Todd's okay. I have no problems against Todd, but I definitely have nothing against Handyman at all. Sweetie's getting snow right now. So that tells you they got wet weather in the air. That's what I'm doing, taking a break from him. As long as my name don't come out of his mouth, I don't give a fuck what he's talking about. 10 below zero where you're at. Well, I'm sorry for your luck. I'd be make sure my heater's working fine and cut on up to it. Yeah, that's all I do, Robbie. I laugh about it all. Somebody talking shit don't even know what he's talking about. It's like him trying to swindle you guys out of 7th grade to bury his mother. You couldn't give the money to nobody but him. You couldn't send it to the funeral home. Remember that? I got news for you, Von Halen. Anybody and everybody could have sent money to that funeral home to bury your mother. Anybody. And we all know who paid for it. Miss Alice paid for it herself. Yeah, she made his life so easy and he treated her like trash, Robbie. I don't know if it was because he was an only kid or what, because, my parents didn't treat me that way. I got disciplined. I got fucking knocked around. I had chores. I had certain things to do. I was the oldest growing up out of the five kids, and I had to fucking help change diapers and feed them and do this, that, and everything growing up. Rob, I was close to my mother too, buddy, and my grandmother. Well, sweetie, I got news for you, honey. I'm fat too, and the code gets me too sometimes. Especially when you're not dressed for it. Of course, Larry's laying here just with a pair of shorts on. But I'm in a nice warm home, so I don't have to worry about it. If you're a porker too, but you get cold. Yeah, exactly, Robbie. I'm a porker, but I get cold too. 50 below, I'd probably freeze to death. Yeah, my mom did go up to her almost 70, so she was around a while. I got to spend plenty of time. She didn't die when she was young. My mom will always get my respect too, even though she's laying in the ground. She's still getting my respect. And so sorry to hear that your mom died when she was only 43, because that's kind of young. Well, Robbie, you're going to. We all have to. And I'm going to tell you, it's a very hard thing to get over. But your mom's going to want you to get over it and just remember her. And Robbie, I don't know if you live close to your mom. One word of advice from a friend to a friend: spend as much time with her as you can. Because when she does go, you will never see her again until you get to the heavenly gates. Yes, moms are supposed to be cherished and appreciated. And I did that for mine and my grandmother. Not just my mother, my grandmother on my dad's side, same way. I needed something, she was there to help. Good morning, not sure. Yeah, we'll have a few more come in, sub. Your mom's 65 and still active? That's good, Robbie. And still active. That is real good. Now, people know that I'm. She used to be on YouTube years ago. Okay, well, never seen it. Oh, Robbie lives with his mom. Well, that's a good thing, Robbie. Spend as much time as you can with her, bud. Robbie, I don't care if you do or not, buddy. I mean, if you do, you do. You don't, you don't. It don't matter. If you live 10 miles from your mama, go visit mommy every day. Spend some time with mommy. Invite her over, make dinner for her. If you live with her, take her garbage out. Make her dinner once in a while. Take her out to dinner. Not to me, no. Who got banded? Well, it don't matter how it is, Robbie. If she lives with you, you live with her, it don't matter. She's your mother. Cherish her. And fuck what any of these other guys think out here if they think different. When my mom gets up in age, I'm there to take care of her. If my mom would have needed a nurse to take care of her the rest of her 10 years of her life, I've been there. Well, Robbie, if the mortgage is in your name, then it is your house, yes. I'm just telling the truth, Robbie. That's how it is, buddy. I mean, I'd move back in with my mother if she was still alive right now. I wouldn't care what anyone says. Your mother is your mother. That woman's the one that gave you life. Well, Robbie, that's why we get on here, buddies, just to sit and talk and say hi to everybody. Robbie also has a well, hard knocks. If he does, he does. So what? Robbie, I was on good terms when he decided to go to heaven too, buddy. And personally, I don't think he could have went any other better day. I don't know what he thought about Loretta Lynn, but buddy, I wouldn't have mind dying the same day she did. Because I'd be standing at the pearly gates, sitting there waiting for Jesus to come to the gates, and Loretta Lynn would be singing them songs. No, I wouldn't have. Hey, to stand next to Loretta Lynn, yeah, I would have. I wouldn't have mind. I don't care. Life's only life, people. Is there an afterlife? Nobody knows. I'll find out when I get there. You know, me personally, I don't care when I go.
I do.
Because, to me, my life is what I wanted it to be. I didn't want to be no president. I didn't want to be no big shot somewhere. I just wanted to be a man who worked every day, paid his bills, and had some kids and raised some kids. Life is what you make it. If you want to be a senator, then you have to go to school and work on being a senator. If you want to do something else, then you gotta go out and take that education, become that. I ain't worried about it. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with living with mama, but you should help mama. Take take garbage out, help her pay her bills, help pay the bills. Make sure they're all took care of. Make sure you guys are eating good. I don't care if that's your mama or your girlfriend, same thing. Got to pay your bills. Got to eat good. This is just a troll tactic. I don't care. Robbie, like I told you, buddy, don't worry about them people. You live your life to the fullest and you enjoy it no matter what any of these people say. Well, you can block them. I'm still reading them. I can't block them because I've already told everybody I don't block nobody. But if they don't like what you do, Robbie, they can kiss your big fat. Well, life, you'll have to send them over to me for I can watch them if they're still around. Robbie, I didn't like how you said that. You're calling me Irv? Oh, okay, life. I thought he was calling me Irv. Because then you might see a little bit of Irv. I call you life. I mean, I've read your whole name out before, but you, yeah, see, I'll have to look that up. I mean, I'm still learning how to look things up. I'm still learning how to do all kinds of stuff, people, and I'm not learning too quick. I'm not gonna lie to you. Me and my painkiller sits around all day getting the pain took care of, and I don't do much of anything. Doze off, watch TV. Oh, she always will, Robbie. Life, it's all a journey, Larry. Yep, exactly. Morning, Todd. Sorry if I took a couple of your viewers this morning. I did go over and see it this morning. And a couple of the people were begging me to get on to get away from there, so I went ahead and got on. Take it easy, no. He's always on a roll, Todd. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't want to take your viewers or anything, Todd. I tell you all that. Like I told him, you're doing what you like to do, and that's good. I love all your shows. I mean, I've been watching most of them, and you're just trying to be a YouTuber, and I like that. Good morning, Mr. Gooch. I'll be honest, some of you guys carry some weird names. Well, you do a good job at it, Todd, even though you say you're not trying to. That's fine. That's what I'm doing. I'm just getting on here just saying hi to people and seeing how people are doing and, give you guys someone to talk to instead of listening to that Vaughn shit. Well, yeah, Todd, you don't have to worry about it. You got a job. I ain't saying you ain't got a job, buddy, but when you get home and you're bored, you want something to do, you get on and take care of things. And, I like that. I mean, you did my family checkup. I like you to work on some more for me if you got that stuff still where you can get in on it, because I can't get in on it no more. They said to give them some more money and then I can open it up again. And I'm a cheapskate. I'm a poor bastard. I ain't had no Nick. I have no news on him at all, Nick Bravo. And good morning, Nick. Yeah, you were getting 60 hours a week. Now work's slowing down. Yeah, I know. Hell, I got a friend up in Ohio right now looking for workers to work for him. He can't get workers. And he pays $20 an hour. Cash. No, we've all already known that, so that just ain't in. We all knew that already. Yeah, the railroad's having the same problems, Robbie said. And Robbie, that's a damn good job working for the railroads. Well, that's good, Todd. That's good, Betsy. Good morning, Joe. Honey, are you coming back to watch this? Do what?
my mommy duties.
Okay, well, while you're doing your mommy duties, I'm gonna mute it.
I'm done right now.
Oh, okay.
For now.
Well, I heard the 4th, I think it was, of December is when they're supposed to go to court. At least that's what Andrea said. Because she was trying to get a hotel room up here in Manchester on the 4th, and they said that they're all booked. Oh, the 4th on a Sunday? Well, maybe she's coming up on the 4th, and it's the 5th that they go to court. That's probably exactly what happened. She said she's trying to get a room for the 4th, so she's going to be in town on the 4th, and the court's the 5th. Oh, I don't know about that now. All the way to March 20th? I doubt it. Yeah, that's all he's going to do. But I don't understand why he says he has one this coming Wednesday, Todd, because Andrea said nothing about one coming up this week. She says the next time they had court was December. Could be child support again. Okay, for child support. Yep, that's what I thought. You know, is it for child support itself, or is it the way he talked to CSB and treated CSB? Riz, he cannot get child support from his wife when she lives off Social Security. They just don't do that. Yeah, the oldest will be 18 before they all get all this figured out. Well, the only check he's got 40,000, about 40,000 in the bank. That's it. And literally, I don't think he could use it for that. I think he has to use it for the properties. No, Nick, they ain't going back. I hate to tell you, buddy. I mean, that's, and I'll say it to everybody. There's no way them kids can go back to that house. And if they do, I will file charges against Children's Services for child endangerment. He's literally got on here, and I'll show. We can dig out the video if y'all want to see it. I did not pass my pedophile test. He literally said it on camera. If they put them kids in that home, they are literally putting them kids in danger. That is against the law. That is the reason they're not in the house right now, because they were in danger. As the foster parents has the kids, if they're not going to give up custody of their kids and they're going to fight it, they're going to make them pay child support. If you don't want to pay child support, sign this piece of paper and the foster parents take over completely. And you don't have to pay child support. Oh, yeah, I know, Riz. I know. Hi, Jeffrey. He can't afford dog food. Well, he can afford the dog food. Guarantee you that, Richard. Right now, he can. If he says he's doing whatever, that he controls the money now. I don't know. He feeds his dogs hot dogs. Well, if he's rich, let him get away with it. I agree with that. I think he's just going to use Jerry's check on some bullshit. You're right on that, Nick. But even if he uses it for the bills, it's barely going to cover the bills. And you're not going to get Jerry's check without Jerry living in the home. Vaughn don't want the kids. He wants their money. Jeffrey, I hope the lawyers told him that. Because I did. So did Jim. People, I think they're playing him. I think the court systems, the judges, the lawyers, and everybody is playing stinky. They know he don't know how to control money. They know that he don't pay his bills on time and the right. He's not going to go. Literally, he's did 2-3 videos. Ask him how much he's got done that paperwork already. When they gave me the papers and told me, Larry, you got to go over there and do an estimate of everything she has, give me a list of everything she owns and what you think it's worth. I only have 6 months to get it done. I had it turned in within 2 months. I don't think they're going to get the property of the state. I think it'll go to the kids. I mean, that's where it should go in my book. Yeah, give him enough to hang himself. You got it right, Jeffrey. My cousin Ronnie Ray said it right on the money. They're giving him enough to hang himself. Well, Riz, they're going to watch the way the money's being spent. They're going to keep a real close eye on it. They're going to watch each and every one of them bills get paid. And he's going to have to prove that he paid it. I don't care if he's using a credit card or spending it in cash. If it's in cash, you got a receipt. If it's on your credit card, you call your credit card and have them send you a receipt showing that you paid it. Stinky says he's planning on stealing his guns back. Well, that's going to be kind of funny to watch, Richard. I hope he tries to steal them guns back that he sold. He sold them. He didn't get them stolen from him. Nobody broke in. And if he goes down there playing around Uncle Jim's house, I think if he goes around them 2 people, 3, 4, 5 people that he bought them guns for or, sold the guns to, James, say it clearly. Go over to their house and get them guns. Guarantee you the sheriff's department's called to clean your body up. You're not in Cincinnati and Hamilton. Down here, they'll blow you away and not fucking think about it twice. He could probably buy them back, but who's going to want to sell them after they bought them? I wouldn't. You smell bullshit on what part of it? No. About him going to get his guns back? The courts played too much? Yeah. I think he would. If he goes down to Little Jim's house playing around, he will be shot. I guarantee you. Jim is a vet, and he's not afraid to pull a trigger. It will not be the first man he's killed. Well, Nick, they could. Just put his ass in jail. Vaughn can't walk. Well, I don't know. I mean, he walks to the microwave. His food's ready. He should get up and walks. I'm almost wheelchair bound myself, so. I'm surprised Vaughn ain't moved his microwave in next to his computer. Are you saying he can't walk to the courthouse? Yeah, I don't think I could walk to the courthouse. Yeah, he could put it in there with the slugs. At least they'd clean it for him. Hello, Dragon Jim.
Hey,
Okay. What do you want me to do with it?
nothing. I'm just showing you what I'm doing.
Okay.
Putting it down there.
Now I know what you're doing. Just a little by the hose, honey. Don't dump it down the hose, just in around it. Yeah, that's what I figured, the courthouse. How's Dragon Jim doing today? Honey, doing my meds.
Okay.
Doing pretty good, Jim. Is that on YouTube, Robbie? I get so many free hours per month. Well, I better watch my times then, huh? Sorry about what? On a gravel road. Not me, Nick. I want him to suffer.
Dad?
See, Nick, you got me in trouble.
Don't say that word.
Nick made me do it.
Yeah, blame it on Nick. I don't think so.
He did. He asked me a question and I just spit it out.
Well, you didn't have to say it loud.
Well, I didn't mean for you to hear it. I'm sorry, honey.
Nick, I'm going to kick you out, man.
See, Nick, getting me yelled at, buddy.
Hey, dude, I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't like that word.
Yeah, I did it. You got that right. No, I did it. I'm in trouble.
I love you, but I don't like that word.
That's just a word my wife don't like me saying. There's a few words that I'm not allowed to say, and I get in trouble for them. And after 20 years, I should know better, but
I don't think no one should suffer. Anybody, nobody.
I ain't even wondering about that, Jim. I was wondering how he's going to tell his kids that he lost everything.
You probably won't tell them.
Because I ain't giving it to last for 2 years. And he'll be stone broke. None of the properties no more. She keeps me in the right direction. You got that right now. Yep, his kids will be completely broke and he's going to be broke. 2 years he'll be broke. 3 years he'll be living in a fucking under a bridge somewhere. Oh, I guarantee he's already said that, Jim. Yeah, they're going to do bubble baths together. And when they get out, the thing's going to be clogged up because Von Hilton ain't took a shower, and we know at least 5 years. Yeah, I know. If we had that smell-o-vision, we all be dead. Don't be sad, Jim. You're alive, you're awake, you're living, you got food in the house, you got a roof over your head, buddy, you're good. Put a smile on that face, you're good. That's the way I look at it. If I wake up, I'm happy. If I don't, then I'm gone. You know, the good thing is my painkiller probably would over smell it anyway, so I would hope so. Later life, exactly, Richard. Every day above ground is a good day, unless you're stinky. You got a chicken to smoke later. Yep, have fun. Smoke your chicken, buddy. Enjoy. Oh, here we go again.
Call from spam risk. Call from spam risk.
I thought about smoking a pig once. Have a big old cookout. Larry, you see the B-17 wash at Air Show? No, I don't think I did. Oh, it crashed? No, I don't think I did. I don't watch much news. I watch it first thing in the morning, and it's usually on the minute. You know, that Spectrum on Channel 1, they show you it on the ones. Wow. Well, that sucks, Richard. I will. I will. Yeah, all day yesterday, my TV was stuck on a football game. And it really, I mean, the football games, I kept going back and forth and checking scores. And my Cowboys lost yesterday. That sucked. Um, but my wife was watching that Yellowstone all day yesterday. All the way until it premiered at 8 o'clock last night, and we watched that. I think I made it 3/4 of the way through it. I missed the end, like the last half hour. So I'll have to catch the last half hour another time when they show it again. I like it. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, to me, it's talking about a family that's trying to keep his property. And it talks about an Indian fighting for their land. And then the government wanting to buy everything and turn big old towns into there. Do they leave it wilderness like that, or do they put big old towns in? Me, I leave it the way it is. Only thing that sucks, Brian, there ain't one around here. I heard they used to run trains through Manchester, but they don't even do that no more. Yeah, out behind the woodshed. Yeah, I thought about doing that once, Richard. Tell you the truth, buddy. I thought about going to, one of the main big stops. How much is in it?
I don't know. None. Am I?
Yeah, you can put me more, and that's all I'm gonna want. That'll be my last cup, baby.
Yeah.
Like going up. I'm sorry, guys. Well, Richard, if you watch a lot of train videos a lot, buddy, me and you probably bumped into each other and didn't know it. Because I see a lot of them and I recommend about a lot of them too. I always go on to them places that are trying to sell them too. All these people out here trying to sell HO trains. But like I was gonna say though, I thought about like going up to New York or Maine or somewhere wherever they run that train up there. Get on a train, and in the summertime, take the northern route all the way over to California, and then come back the southern route. Your uncle train hopped? I used to train hop. I used to jump on them trains to go from one side of the city to the other side. No, I've never switched the tracks. I mean, you could have, but I mean, that to me, that's getting dangerous there. What about you, Larry? Big Larry. Greeting, Cousin Larry crew. You see, I've never even ran. The only Subway I've ever been to is the one selling them subs. That's the only Subway I've been to. I've never been in a real Subway. But I mean, and I'm not talking them kind of trains. I'm talking about a train that, you know, goes across the United States where I can go through the mountains and see the rivers, and we're going down past some big cities. And yeah, the Subway. I've never tried the Subways, don't care. I'm fine with that. Have I ever jumped a train to go long distance? No. Most of mine were just across town. What about the tube? Who you talking to, Riz? The switching tracks are called frogs. Okay. Well, that even makes me not want to do it more, Roland. Thank you. When I said I want to ride that train, people, I don't want to ride it hobo style. I want to ride it luxury style. I mean, I want a nice dining area where I pick up a menu and order what I want for dinner. I want a nice big old queen or king size bed, my own bathroom. Riz, I ain't really been, no, I have not yet. I was a little upset on some of the stuff, but man, someone needs to knock Roman Reigns off his pedestal. Roman Reigns winning. Someone needs to knock him off his pedestal. You know, I think they need to separate them belts. You know, I was talking about that. Well, yeah, I didn't think he should win. No, he shouldn't win. But they ought to have him going against somebody that's, up there that does beat him. I mean, I'm not saying Roman Reigns bad or anything. He's a good wrestler, and maybe if they separate it, maybe they should only go for one of the belts instead of both. You think Cody's going to come back and take it? I don't know. I mean, they got Roman Reigns sitting on so high of a pedestal. I mean, who can beat him? I say that big old guy that comes out all the time with MVP right now would win it because of his strength and his size, but you know, he couldn't even beat the other guy, so he didn't beat Bobby Lashley, so how is he going to beat him? I don't know. It's just maybe Roman Reigns needs to retire, and that's the only way we're going to get the belts back. Who is my wife's favorite wrestler? Her favorite wrestler would have been Shawn Michaels, probably. Yeah, and that Uso boy fighting with Sammy, they ought to make them fight it out right in the ring, 1-on-1. Most of our wrestlers that we liked have already retired, so my son was a Triple H man. I liked Undertaker. She liked Shawn Michaels. But she also liked John Cena. But Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, yeah. Them are the beginning ones. At least for the TV set. Yeah. You know, I'm surprised that they ain't started another wrestling. I think they're all together. They call them different names, different companies, or whatever they say. But I think they're all the same company. And I don't know about your guys' TV set, but I can put wrestling on my TV on Monday nights, on Tuesday night, on Wednesday night. We skip Thursday, Friday night, and Saturday. The Saturday one is a rerun from Friday night before. But still, I mean, the only day that wrestling does not have closed up is Thursday. I think they need to start another wrestling company and take over Thursday night. Maybe you know how they do what, four men matches and one girl match? We'll have four girl matches and one man match. AEW, CCW. See, I don't know what they are. All I know is they're on. Okay, you see, we think the same there. I mean, at least it gives us something to watch. I mean, I get tired of watching the same old stuff, but I'm also getting tired of watching the same old people win too. What would my ring name be? I probably wouldn't get in the ring, Riz. Probably Mr. No Shirt. Mr. No Shirt. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one for me. Okay. Are you saying there's a show out there on that, Steve? Or are you saying that's what we should name the Thursday night one? I mean,
Call from spam risk. Call from spam risk. Leave your name and number. We'll get back with you.
Hi, my name is Sam with BIS Insurance. How are you doing today?
Yeah, see, I didn't know there was one, Steve, so I'll have to look, but I never see it on. At least not on my TV. It seems like the wrestlers, they have to wrestle each other 3 or 4 times before they move to the next wrestler. I think every week we should start with 2 wrestlers and that man moves up if he wins. Kind of like a elimination. You lose, you move to the back of the line or some shit and start over. Okay. Well, I really think they're all owned by the same company because I'm seeing Shawn Michaels and Triple H on that Tuesday night, and that Wednesday night, it's all the people running it all is wrestlers from WWE. I'd like to see him bring Dean Ambrose back up into WWE on Monday night or Friday night. Okay, see, and that's what I'm saying. NXT is owned by WWE. So WWE don't have 50 employees. They have over 100 and something employees. Yeah, yeah. Right, Riz, like them. Dean Ambrose and Brian and yeah, there's a few of them. I'd like to see Dean Ambrose come over here and beat Roman Reigns. Maybe where Sami Zayn makes a mistake and he trips Roman Reigns and lets Dean Ambrose win. And that breaks up the bloodline or some shit. Well, yeah, Triple H is running it all, I think. They already know who's going to win before we do, people. They do all this. This is just a big old soap opera. To me, that's what it is. Does it hurt? Yeah, hell yeah, it hurts. And yeah, they do get hurt. And yeah, they're out for months on end. It's a job. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're that far back, huh? Yeah, they're actors, exactly. They're there to put a show on for you. They ain't much difference than them acrobats swinging on them bars in the circus. Even though they get hurt a lot worse than them swingers. Because, I've seen a lot of them matches, and you ain't telling me some of them didn't really hurt. Especially in some of them hardcores. But they prepare for that shit. They've been doing it. I'm glad I am not doing it. You know, you just would think they'd move the people around more. I mean, play Russian roulette. Put everybody's name in a bowl. And you go up there and you pull that name out, and whoever that name is, you are facing them tonight. Oh, I know, Joe. I know. Kind of the way the NASCAR did the Budweiser shoot out there for a while. Remember when they draw them Budweiser bottles and they'd have numbers in them? Yeah, Brian. Yeah, they're all athletes. Yeah. You got to be built to take that punishment. At least that's my opinion. I could be wrong. Todd might get on here and tell me I'm wrong. I mean, I don't know. It's just my opinion, you know. I'm just a sixth grader, as Vaughn says. Hey, hi, Todd. I thought you left me. I ain't seen you say anything. You been here the whole time, or did you just come in when I said your name? John Cena was pretty good for years, yeah. I mean, we've had a lot of good wrestlers come in and out. Okay, okay, yeah, I think you did say that. I was just telling everybody that wrestling was fake. I mean, they're actors, they're athletes. I mean, because you got to be built to take that punishment. That would have been Tori Wilson, probably, Joe. That's the only Tori I remember. Little blonde girl. I mean, it's just like they've had a lot of good men wrestlers. They've had a lot of women good wrestlers too. I mean, I remember when Trish Stratus was here and Lita, and then Beth Phoenix came in. I thought Nia Jax was going to take it all. I literally didn't think anybody was going to beat her.
Call from Stan Ridge.
You know, are they going to make Ronda Rousey the longest woman to hold that women's belt? Because is there anyone out there that's going to beat her?
Number, we'll get back with you.
I remember him. Dogface Gremlin, other words known as Scott Steiner. Oh, you mean Stacy Keebler. Yeah, I remember her too. Yeah, I kind of grew up watching that stuff. I thought they were all, good wrestlers. I mean, I did. I mean, they all had their own. Yep. Sergeant Slaughter and the Sheik. Yep. I mean, they've been around a long time, guys. Wrestling's been around on TV quite a while now. I mean, do you guys like Roman Reigns holding that belt? Who do you think should get the belt? My wife said her. Big Papa Puff, British Bulldog. I remember Big Papa Puff and the British Bulldog. You went to WrestleMania too. Cool, Richard. Joe, he was mine. That he was. He was mine. And I mean, I liked him from the whole time, but when he started changing his characters, it worked for me. I stuck with him. And when he came the American Badass is when I really started liking him. WCW was the only good wrestling. What's the difference?
Call from Gibson, KS.
Yeah, I don't know nobody in
Call
Kansas
from
neither.
Gibson, KS.
Leave your name and number. We'll get back with you.
Okay, thank you, Toy. They have better characters and better story plots. I think that's my Wednesday night one. Oh, I don't win nothing, Dan. It's always like, give me money, give me money, give me money. I don't win. And if I win it, they can just donate it to the homeless shelter. Captain Lou something was a local cab driver before he moved. Well known, used to give us. Cool, cool. Yeah, I still can't tell you who my favorite would have been. I mean, all the girls were good. All the guys are pretty good too. I mean, My wife always asks me whatever happened to that one guy. I can't say his name right. Carlito? I think he's that guy that used to be biting into that apple all the time. I think I remember seeing him a couple times, but I think I didn't like him because, if you take a bite of an apple and spit it at me, I don't care if the match is over or not, I'm going to clock you.
I got a question for everybody out there in
Because to me, that's gross.
YouTube land. Whatever happened to Clay? Clay, I forget his name. I'll be back. Brutus Clay.
I don't know, baby.
Brutus
She is
Clay.
asking me if we all know what happened to Brutus Clay. They'll tell me if he's on another wrestler or group somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I like the animal. I remember him. Yeah, he was pretty good. That's what I'm saying. There's been a lot of wrestlers that's went through here, people. Wrestling's been around a while on that TV set for us.
Call from Strength Penny. Call from Strength Penny.
No.
Leave your name and number. We'll get back with you.
I think I always got disqualified like every time. Probably. No, I think he had a couple matches. I bet you I do, Toby. Or Todd. They're always calling me, buddy. There's non-stop ring all day long. Yeah, he beat Dirt Bucka. Yeah, I remember him. In real life, he was a professor. Yeah. No, he wouldn't contact me about it, Joe. I have nothing to do with that devil wife. Mine was finalized over 7, 8 months ago. My name's completely out of that ballpark. I'm just a regular, normal person now. But I'm also a runner. So, yeah, I am kind of connected still with him. Todd, I would probably say, yeah, he probably does hate him, but I mean, there ain't really much he can do if it's true that there was another will. It was already done by another lawyer, so now the other lawyer is going to have to take care of it. Is the way I'm thinking. I have no idea. I really don't know. I really don't care. I mean, like I said, the only thing I'm involved with anymore is to pay rent every single month. And now, if he is the boss and he controls it and he owns it, I am not giving him not one red penny until this house is livable. That means I want my ductwork redone on my furnace. I want my furnace to have a yearly checkup. I also want my central air unit fixed. I need 10 ton of gravel. I need the whole house guttered. And then I'll hand him his $300 rent. Yeah, he could, old guy. Old weather guy. Like I said, we don't want nothing he's got, people. He's fucking dreaming. What's he got? Nothing. A couple pieces of land. Whip-de-doo. He has nothing to brag about. There's nothing he's really got. $200,000 worth of property, maybe? That ain't shit to last the rest of your life. There's a legal proceeding, yes. I don't know, Todd. I like I said, I don't know. Don't give a shit. Oh, I guarantee you they have 4 acres. I guarantee they have. Yeah, and you got it right there, old weatherman. Bose S. The BS. Oh, I know, Todd. I know. To me, it's this way. In the long run, I wasn't getting nothing out of it. I didn't want nothing out of it. Uncle Jim wasn't getting nothing out of it. Uncle Jim didn't want nothing out of it. It all should have been left to Vaughn Hilton to start with. I agree 100%. Being her only living child, he gets it all. Okay. But because he is not capable of taking care of the money, I think is why she wanted the grandkids to get it. How the will got where it was in his name still, whatever. I never knew nothing about that. 1%. What is 1%, Todd? Whip-dee. I blow that on my painkiller in a couple of months. What is it, about 2 grand, Todd? I know you're going to tell me it, so What's 1% of 200,000? 2,000? They give it to me, they give it to me. They don't, they don't. I don't care. That's it. He can't manage it. He can't take care of it. He's not going to do nothing to them. They're all going to be condemned. The only house that's going to be livable is his mother's, and he's going to be living in it and destroying it. You know, I don't need a piece of property. We're literally talking about moving back out of the country and back up into the city a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh, and that's what I say. Everybody, keep your videos. I mean, someday his kids are going to turn 18 years old, and she's going to be able to turn on that YouTube videos and get on Facebook and all herself, if she ain't already. But you would think her foster parents would at least have common sense to block where she can go and who she can talk to. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Most houses have computers and all that technology stuff already in it. Don't know, baby Jane. If they do, I'm going to file charges against CSP. I will take them to court. Because to me, that's child abuse. He don't know how to cook. He don't know how to clean. He don't know how to use a washer and dryer. He don't know how to take a bath or shower. Yeah, I know they gave him back 12 times. I know. And he literally said right on YouTube, I did not pass my pedophile test that the University of Kentucky gave me. Doing good, Cooper. Doing good. Yeah, he don't know how to be an adult. That's exactly what it is. He's still a kid. You know, I'm trying to figure out, honestly. I was just thinking this. What was that when I was that way? Where I thought I knew it all. Because he thinks he knows it all and he did it all. Well, be honest with you, 4 acres. I don't think they'd be locked in their rooms no more. Starving, I don't know if they'd starve or not for a while, but he'd have to go file for food stamps after he sells all the houses. Because I don't think they're going to let him get welfare when he has $200,000 worth of properties out. They'll tell him just like they told his mommy, you make too much money.
Call from Ryan.
No, and I don't want it.
Leave your name and number. We'll get back
They
with
know to
you.
leave a message. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take them kids out of where they're at right now. Exactly. They've been there how long? Almost 3 years now. Same school, same parents, eating every single day, hot meals, not microwave meals. Nothing wrong with microwave. But I mean, it's nice to sit down and have a real food dinner. I think Von Hilton could use them now because they'll be cooking his TV dinners for him. They're gonna be the ones cleaning the house for him. Yeah, he needs them back now. He needs them to take care of him. It should be, but who knows what the kids' suggestions are. Are they going to leave it up to the kids? It should be, but who knows? I really don't know too many laws about the Kentucky and all your children stuff, but in Ohio, a child at 12 can pick his parent. As long as that parent can provide for them, the courts will let him make his own choice. I don't know what Kentucky laws are, so I couldn't tell you if that's true down here or not. But I know in Ohio it is. Because when my son turned 12, he got to choose where he wanted to live. And because it was not a biological, is that the name of it? Biological parent that he was going to go live with, we had to go to the courthouse and have our okay that it was okay for him to live with that person. They said as long as he can feed him and clothe him, yeah. That's where my kid wanted to live, so I let him live there. That's where his friends are all at. That's where his girlfriend's at. Boy, did the ex get mad at me for that. I think I seen smoke coming out of her ears that day. Yelling and screaming and everything, buddy. It was funny. I laughed my butt off. I just figured it this way. What comes around goes around. Yep, what comes around goes around. You know, me and my son's had a better relationship ever since then. And we're done talking about that conversation because I don't need much out there of that. So life's treating everybody okay. It's treating us okay too. Just a cold Monday morning. Don't need groceries. Don't need to pay the bills. Same old garbage on TV. So, you guys got Larry on YouTube. I get off YouTube here shortly. I'll probably go over and play some poker over here on Texas Hold'em Poker. Yeah, snow in the forecast. Fun. Well, I don't know about you. You probably are, but I don't know if we're going to get snow or not. I'll have to look it up. The wife says we might get snow, but it ain't going to stick. So that means that ground ain't cold enough to stick. Honey, I turned your show for a minute. I'm going to see what our weather is showing. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for my snow. So you guys are all talking about snow earlier. I'm going to see if I got snow coming in. I still got 2 minutes before it comes on. Like I said, sometimes we don't get it and the town above us does. So it's like they'll get snow and we'll get rain. I'm like right on that borderline or something there. I remember one time I was talking to Millie. And I mean, she only lives a couple miles up that way. They had snow. We had rain. We never seen the snow that day. All we got was rain. She got snow. So somewhere between her house and our house, it just stopped. Went straight to rain. Yeah, my forecast is getting ready to come on right now. I'm still here. I'm just going to pay attention to this, guys, real quick. So as this commercial's over. Forecast on the ones, what they call it. So the one's coming up, so I'm going to check it and see what they tell us today. It's 35 miles away.
This chilly air is still going to continue as we move through the majority of this 7-day forecast. Not a whole lot of improvements with our temperatures as we look at the extended forecast. But looking back through the month of November so far, you remember a lot of the month has been well above our average. Lots of 60s and 70s out there. We really didn't see much of a change.
I don't want to hear about Lexington.
Of course, we had the snow out there Saturday. yesterday, and yesterday was the coldest day so far.
Oh, Lexington got snow yesterday.
About 36 degrees. So here's what we're expecting as
We never seen it.
the week ahead. A lot of sunshine will return across the area.
Rain and snow mixed Tuesday.
Again, it will be nice to have some sunshine back. Temperatures out there about 10 to 15 degrees below our average the majority of this work week. Looking ahead to a rain snow mix in the
Says I am at 40 degrees. Well, no, that ain't enough.
So moving through the day today, again, we'll have a mixture of some sunshine and clouds by lunchtime, and then a few more clouds will start to drift in here by late this afternoon, and especially for this evening, the evening hours.
Don't call for no rain today or snow for us.
These numbers are still below the average, 41 there at lunchtime, with 44 by 4 o'clock.
We're at 44, so we're not going to get no snow.
This evening down to about 36 degrees. Mostly cloudy sky for tonight. It's going to be a pretty quiet night, but chilly as we're down to about 33 degrees. But waking up for your Tuesday morning.
Oh, here it is.
Showers start to move in. Maybe a few wet snowflakes mixing in from time to time, but a lot of that activity.
Yeah, they said rain showers mixing in with snow in certain areas, but it looks like it's going to be so warm that all you're going to do is see rain tomorrow. I didn't see no snowflakes coming in there.
42. So again, 10 to 15 degrees below our average for your Tuesday afternoon. Wednesday is going to be even colder out there. 40 for Ashland, 39 Lexington and Mount Vernon. And
Time to turn it. Chance of snow. To me, that's rain. Cold and rainy. Tuesday and Wednesday. But our highs is on Sunday, 38. So it's just definitely going to be cold, people. You had flakes yesterday? Yeah, we seen no flakes yesterday. We seen a little bit of rain. And to be honest with you, I really never even seen the rain. I can hear the rain. It was hitting the window. Because all my drapes were dropped down for it stayed dark in here. Yeah, I heard they had some snowflakes up north. But we never seen anything. We had rain. The only thing I say is I hope we don't get no heavy rain for a while. I hope our tree people up there are cleaning up their messes when they're done. I just hope all that garbage don't wash down the creek down here and flood us out and destroy us again this year. Hopefully I'll be out of here by the end of the year. I'm looking for a place, people. I don't know. I think we were thinking about maybe staying outside of a city, but just being closer to a bigger city. Because Oneta's not a city. I mean, love them. They're quiet, peaceful, and everything, but it's not a city. It's just a little, I don't know, a little stop. I mean, you got a post office, you got a elementary school, you got a gas station, you got a car wash, two or three churches, about 8, 10 houses. And most of the houses are owned by OBI. So you got like 6 or 7, I don't know, what do you call them, little dormitories or something. Well, I know the city sucks too, old weather guy. I'm from a city, so yeah, I know. Born and raised in a city. Well, there's the one. I'm not too close to a hospital. It takes the ambulance 45 minutes to get here. And then if it's a life or death situation, they take us over to the elementary school, which has the only area clean enough to land it down on. And they'll drop a helicopter right down on the pavement and life flight me out of here. The grocery store's closest one's like 12 miles from us. We do have a dollar store. Of course, you all know Von Hilton uses it every time he goes to the store. They're expensive compared to Save a Lot. You know, I don't just walk in there and buy 6 or 7, 10 TV dinners and 2 cases of Mountain Dew or whatever he gets. When I gotta go to the grocery store, that what he gets for dinner ain't nothing to us. We spend $450, $500 every month for food. And sometimes that ain't enough. You got to bust in the cash money too. That's why I tell my boy as soon as he turns 18, he's going to have to get a job. He's got to pay his own way. I ain't going to be able to afford to feed him. We thought about moving closer to a bigger city, though. I mean, I don't want to live dead in the heart of the middle of the city, no. But I want to like be just on the outskirts where 10, 15 minutes I can be in town. Okay, okay. You know, see, I'd like my house to be at that forest. You know, like my backyard. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Yeah, I'd like to have a nice little city area, but I want it where I can go places and do things. I mean, I wanted to go bowling, I'd have to go 40, 50 miles away. You want to go inside and sit and watch a movie? That's 50 miles away almost. It's costing me more in gas to go to the movies than it is to watch the movies. It is almostly crown land, so free camping, not four wheeling. Okay. And I see they use our roads for four wheeling. Oh, okay. I understand now, old. Well, hell, I got a lot of that behind me. So, how many free hours do they give you a month? Somebody says they give you so many free hours a month. Okay. Shit. I don't feel like this coffee's waking me up today. Understand that, Joe. Understand that. I think that could be something wrong with me too, there, Joe. Maybe the flu or a cold coming in. I just think it's because I still like to sleep with the fan and air conditioners on all the time. It seems like I ain't had it on in a couple weeks now, but I got mud though. My wife made it this morning for me. Well, you have fun there, Joe. Get what you need. Well, why do you feel bad when you go in the morning? Because you have to go? Well, that's just part of life there, Todd. I mean, you got to go to work, got to make that money, got to pay the bills, buddy. That's just everyday life. Yeah, and I hope you start feeling better. It's almost noon. Okay. Okay, Joe. Yeah, a lot of people have that problem, Todd. There is. There's a lot of people. Now, this is the time that my wife will probably be able to breathe easy. No problem breathing. Her problem's when spring's starting. Yeah, this is the flu season too. Yeah. Preparing your home for colder weather. Todd, you know better than putting words up there I can't read. You should try that machine. It really makes a difference for me. I don't know what kind of machine that is, but I do have, Vicks sitting around here if I really get bad to it. I don't call that a machine. I think I got one of them what you're talking about. Mine's not a machine. It just you just squirt it up there. I mean, they might have machines that do it too, but I got the nasal things that you shoot up your nose. That's salt water. Yeah. Yeah, I start getting clogged up. I just grab my bottle of Vicks and take a couple whiffs of that. Within 10, 15 minutes, my nose pouring out. So nowadays, I get sick. I just call the doctor and tell him, and he'll prescribe me another med. Yeah, it's like flushing the radiator. Me, I'd rather just go back to grandma's old recipe to tell you all the truth. I'd rather go back to my grandmother's recipe to get rid of a cold or the flu. Chicken noodle soup for dinner, hot as you can get it. And after that, she makes you a hot toddy. Hot tea with a good, nice spoonful of honey in it and hello Jack Daniels. She puts you in bed and cover you up with a quilt. You will sweat your balls off all night long, and in the morning you feel fresh as like you were born. Yeah, hot toddy. That's what I heard they were called. They'll knock any cold out of you got. Well, people, it's coming up on noon time. I've been on here 2 hours, 51 minutes. I think I'll probably go to the 3 o'clock hour and call it a day. And hopefully, I'll be able to get on tomorrow and see what people's doing, see what we talk about. Maybe we'll see who all watches Monday Night Raw and see what happens tonight. Back to that conversation. Roman Reigns, you barely even on TV anymore, except when it's a pay-per-view. You don't see him wrestling on Fridays. He ain't wrestling on Mondays. Yeah, they are looking to be undefeated. I hope they get beat, Joe, but I really think they're going to win. My bet would be on the Egos to win that. Who they playing? Do you know? Redskins? Yeah, I'm going to call Egos. Yeah, I think I knew what you meant. Yeah, I think they will be undefeated, Joe. They might go all the way. I think Roman Reigns, he owns both belts. He should be fighting more. He should be fighting on Monday night and Friday night every week. The Viking and Bill game was crazy. Yeah, back and forth one. Yeah, that was. No, that was not great, Joe. No, that was not great at all in my book, Joe. I mean, my son's probably jumping up for joy, and there's a lot of other Green Bay Packer fans that are. And us cowgirls are fucking crying. You got it. I personally think, something's wrong with our team and they better get it fixed really quickly. You're an Eagles fan and you hate the Cowgirls. Well, I'm a Cowgirl fan, and I won't say I hate the Eagles, but they're an okay team. You root for anybody that's against Cowboys. Okay. Yeah, I knew you were trying to say Dallas. Well, that's up to you, Joe. Like I said, nobody's perfect. We all just pick teams. I mean, sometimes everyone's got a different reason why they pick them. So, yeah, they sure do. Yeah, it's like right now, my wife likes the worst team in the NFL. So, well, honey, they are. They've only won one game the whole year. I think they beat Washington. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Joe. I mean, Lions, Detroit Lions, Joe. That's my wife's team. And my son likes Green Bay, and I am a Cowboy fan. And my wife likes the Dolphins too, or my father did. Oh, well, that's because he lived in Florida for so many years. Like I said, it matters where you grew up, what team you liked. I mean, I tell a lot of people that I'm a Jeff Gordon fan. Be real, I'm glad he did step in the 24. I'm glad he was a damn good driver and he did get all his wins and all. I didn't pick the 24 car because of Jeff Gordon. I picked the 24 car because it's the 24. I like the number 24, not the person that was driving it. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like wrestling. There's a lot of players that are gone now that were really good players. I mean, some shoes are getting passed up, and then some shoes would never be passed, if you know what I mean. I'm a Cowboy fan. Our running back's good. He definitely ain't no Emmett Smith, though. Our quarterback, he definitely is not a stallback. I just hope he's not a Romo. Because I got mad when Romo was there because he kept taking us to the playoffs and choking. We get a week off and he come back and choke. I know, like I said, people, I like to get on here. I'll probably get myself in trouble. I'll have all these people texting me tomorrow saying, "What are you doing talking about Tony Romo?" And Tony Romo will be saying, "Larry, what are you doing talking about me?" Being honest, that's what I think. I seen the games. I'm a Cowboy fan. I mean, I wish he could have took us to the Super Bowls. Joe Montana was really good. Yeah, and Jerry Rice was definitely good too. I mean, there's a lot of good players out there, people. There's a lot of good people out there. If you can make it as an athlete, you want to be a football star and you can be somebody, go for it. Go out and be what you want to be because you have the opportunity. Just go to school, graduate, go to college, get that degree, become what you want to become. Yeah, it's like I tell my kid, just don't take one class, take two or three classes. That way, if you ain't happy at that one job, you can always fall back on that other job that you got an education for. At least that's what I'd be doing. I'd be getting as much education as I can while I'm there. And Vaughn, that don't mean 2-year law real estate. My son's not getting no real estate law. He don't need it. Well, people, Larry's been on here 3 hours. I don't know if I'm only allowed so many hours a month, but I don't want to burn them out. I think Larry's going to go ahead and get off here. Call it a Monday. Appreciate all of you coming here and spending 3 hours with me. You know me, I'd like to get out and say hi to everyone. Make sure everyone's doing good. Peace out.